Hey everybody, this is Marcus Graham. I'm also known as Brother Graham. I'm the owner of Joiner Vending, a vending machine company out of Philadelphia. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing it's because you saw my viral post about 2 weeks ago on Twitter. Since my post about my vending machines, I've been getting a lot of calls, a lot of emails, a lot of DMs, even text messages. A lot of people asking about how do you get started in the vending machine business. So what I want to do is create this video along with some following videos about how to get started in the vending machine business, the pros and cons of the vending machine business, how do you secure locations, what do you do when you're in the meeting with the locations, how do you buy out routes, different kind of things like that. So what I'm going to do with this video is talk about how I got started with the vending business and what are the pros and cons of the vending business. So how I got started is I moved from a small city in upstate New York called Rochester, New York. So I moved from there to Philadelphia February 2018. When I did that, I was currently working a job, and my friend suggested that I move out here, get into some business with him. He would help me with vending machines because he had just started doing it. So what I did was I just quit my job on the spot. I had a little bit of money that I had saved up, and I moved to Philly, slept in a twin bed in one of his rooms, and just kind of got the ball going from there. So the first thing I did was I had my website created, along with my logo, business name. I initially didn't get my LLC. I didn't want to get my LLC until I started to really establish the business, so maybe get a few machines. So the first thing I did once I had my website created, once I had my business name and my logo, was I started to make a long list of potential businesses in the Philadelphia area. So what I did was I just tried to write down as many rec centers that I can find, as many apartment complexes, hotels, motels, high schools, elementary schools, colleges, anything you name it. I just made a list of it and I would just call them. And I'm not gonna lie, initially it was very tough because I didn't know what I was supposed to be saying. I didn't know how I was supposed to sell myself over the phone to people. I was just kind of just cold calling them. And like many of you may experience in the future, I didn't get any leads at all. So what I did was, I had a vending locator, and what they did was they started to call. So a vending locator is someone who is hired by a company to just call around and find locations for you. So they might place, maybe 200 to 1,000 calls, per month. So what they are said to do is supposed to find you a vending location within 3 months. So you may pay $300 for one location, or you may pay $500 for 2 locations. And with that, that's hit or miss. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about that in a subsequent video. So I did that. And I didn't actually, I got some leads, but I didn't actually secure any locations through that. My first location that I secured actually came through my website. So along with having the website, I did have Google ads that I paid for. And I think that may have helped. I'm not totally sure, but I believe it did help. So what they did was they reached out to me through my website. So when they did that, that was May. So I started my vending machine business in March. So it took me 2 months to actually get my first location. And what they wanted is they wanted a soda and snack machine. They actually wanted those machines to replace current business that they had there. And that's one thing that when you're calling around, asking about, what someone wants your services, you want to ask, do they have vending services? And if they are, if they do, would you like them to be replaced? So like I said, that's something else I'll be able to touch on in the future videos. But like I said, it took me 2 months to get that location. And obviously when I got the location, I was ecstatic. So I immediately reached out to a warehouse that I had just got familiar with. I had told them in advance that I may be looking to buy some machines from there. And actually it was 2 locations. So I actually got 2 vending machine locations that I had. Well, not vending machine location, but warehouses. So I got a drink machine from one warehouse, and I got a snack machine from another warehouse. And that's something that you may be doing in the future also, because you might look to see what works best for you. Different warehouses provide different things. Some may have cheaper machines, some may have more expensive machines. Some may give you a lot of information. Some may not give you much. They just want to sell you a machine. Some warehouses sell snacks. So where I got my soda machine from, that's where I also get a good amount of my snacks from, along with my drinks. So yeah, back to the location. So when I got the location, I hit up the wholesale distributors, the warehouses. I got that set up. I ordered my card readers. So I ordered my card readers from USA Tech. And what they do is they ship it out. It's easier to go get it if you trying to have a location placed like right away fast. So, but I had it shipped out. For my snack machine, it actually wasn't compatible. Like it wasn't card reader compatible. So what I did was I had to pay for an adapter piece. So like I said, I got my location. I didn't have my machine delivered. What I actually did was we rented a Penske truck, and we got a pallet jack. And me and my friends, we just went and moved our machines ourselves because we really believe in minimizing as much cost as possible. We want to do it as much as we can by ourselves. That's how we maximize the profit. So, we moved our machines. It took all day to do so. And for me, I want to be transparent. I didn't make a lot of money on my first vending machine location. Actually, I didn't start making money from that location until about 4 months later. But obviously, I was still excited because I just got my vending machine placed. My first month, I think I made about $60 between both machines. And you might experience that because they have to get, they might the trust that you are going to provide good service, because I was replacing a vending machine company. So I had to kind of build up their trust and things like that. So what I did was, I would come every single week, just to show my face, just to talk to them, just to kind of build that rapport. So I wanted to transition from being the vending machine guy to my name. So they know me on first name basis, they're happy to see me. If anything goes wrong, they call me. So that's kind of like very important, is that you want to build a relationship with whatever location that you have. And when I talk about how to secure a location in the future, like I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about that kind of stuff.